Shalom. First and foremost, and give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Shemi Awashai by Shemi Kakwadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, the word he calls God, and his name in the Hebrew means he exists. And Yahweh's name is the only begotten Son, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and his name in the Hebrew means he delivers. By Shemesh in the name Rekakwadash to the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who well. Peace and blessings unto the sincere Akim that's pushed forward in the truth of four corners of the earth. I want to say shalom to brothers, keep pushing. And a double shalom unto the Israelites that look like the other nations. And the sincere Agwatim. I want to say shalom to brothers and sisters as well. My name is Dawar from GMS Line Sales Camp. And I'll come back at it with another video. And this video, got inspired to do this video. I was watching this Jake's channel and this article that he had, and it says 10 military encounters with monsters that make you wonder what the hell. Alright, and this goes to show you that these like military personnel and Esau Edom, he already knows about these different creatures and demons that's out here in the world. Alright, he even know about the chariots. Alright, because all the demon is a left-hand angel. Alright, because all these different military personnel see the chariots. You know, that's why Donald Trump created that Space Force to help try to spy on the chariots and try to figure them out. Hey, but you're not going to be able to figure out Yahweh Shemi Awashai. Alright, and this is just only the tip of the iceberg, because this is going to get way more deeper than this, especially in the times that we about to enter into, where these different creatures are about to start showing themselves. Alright, so let's go and hop into the article. It says 10 military encounters with monsters that make you wonder what the hell. It says battlefields and war zones are chaotic places, and many soldiers often recount tales of their experiences. A good war story is compelling, often fraught with excitement and danger, but sometimes they can take a turn for the bizarre. The Pentagon recently admitted that military personnel have been encountering unidentified aircraft for a while now, and we have records of these encounters dating back decades. Yep, so UFOs. However, UFOs are not the only things soldiers report seeing in the battlefield, out in the field. While many of these stories are beyond strange and impossible to verify, they make up a specific military folkloric history. Here are the top 10 list of oddest military encounters with cryptids and monsters, ranging from the simply to weird to genuinely what the hell. Alright, so let's get into the first one, or 10. So the Camp Pendleton Sasquatch sighting. Sometime in the fall of 1968, 4 Marines from Camp Pendleton observed a Sasquatch-like creature during nighttime training. They were reported witness who remained anonymous submitted his report to BFRO in 2001. The source stated that while waiting in a dugout hill sometime after midnight, he and his companions heard something coming up the side of the mountain. One of the Marines yelled for whoever it was to halt, then saw what had been responsible for the disturbance. Right? The witness described the monsters as huge, about 6 to 7 feet tall and 3.5 feet wide, with a pointed head and long hanging arms. Terrified, the 4 witnesses said the 4 witnesses waited silently as the beast walked out of sight. Maybe a bear, maybe not. Right? So now, if y'all military personnel, you know, you should start shooting at it, right? Esau ain't you blessed with the sword, but hey, that goes to show you that these creatures is out of this world. You know, from just at the sight of a creature like that, hey, you probably just give up the ghost. All right, and yeah, these creatures are all over the world, and many people see them. All right, so let's keep reading. Although the witness didn't report any other stories in the area, his father, who worked for the Green Lake County Sheriff's Department in Wisconsin in the 70s, remember reports of Bigfoot from local deer hunters. Yep. So that's just one. Said rock apes and they going wrong. And Gary Linderud was one of 6 men of a 6-man patrol from the 101st Airborne Division's Long Range Reconnaissance Patrol serving Vietnam when he and the rest of his team observed a strange humanoid creature emerge from the underbush, standing above about 5 feet tall with broad shoulders and prominent brow and a hair-covered face. There was some argument about the animal's identity. One among them asked if it was a rock ape, another strange creature commonly observed throughout the Vietnam War, to which another team member replied, "I've seen rock apes, and that sure as hell isn't a rock ape." Wow. So there's another hairy creature. So Khan, these animals are out here. All right, I'm gonna read one more. It says the RAF Alconbury werewolf. Royal Air Force Alconbury, located in Cambridgeshire, England, has had more than its fair share of strange occurrences. However, in the 1970s, it seemed to have had quite a werewolf problem. Although authors of John Hanson's and Don Holloway turned up 4 separate encounters with strange hairy humanoids from this time frame, one of the most iconic accounts came to author and researcher Nick Redfern's attention via a comment on his blog. A man who went by the name of West claimed that when he was stationed at RAF Alconbury in 1970, he allegedly had a run-in with the werewolf while in a secure weapons storage area. Although frightened of the beast, which he described as bipedal, 5 feet tall hairy creature with a flat snout and large eyes, he never once considered using the firearm he was holding. He stated that he felt no aggression from the animal, which took off towards a deeply wooded area next to the base following the encounter. West's claim was sort of a session while contacting the creature again, an obsession which proved fruitful. Some week later, he stated that he caught a glimpse of the creature moving through the woods. Right, so, man, hey, the Lord got these creatures out here, and sooner or later, hey, they're gonna start attacking, because at the time, like I said, that we about to come into, hey, it's gonna be just all-out bloodshed and death. All right, because basically everything that you thought of that was fiction in the movie is, well, I ain't gonna say all of it, but most of it is non-fiction. All right, most of this stuff that Esau Edom put in his movies, like Jurassic Park and Independence Day, and these different movies about like urban legends and all that, hey, it's real. People actually saw that stuff. All right, ain't no damn fairy tale. You know, like Esau do put a little spin on it, a twist on it. You know, like the UFOs and all that, which we know that those are our brothers. The angels is driving those ships. All right. So anyway, let's read on. Sirach 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. Right. So a sore stroke. All right. So they lay on sore strokes. So they hit you, bite you, whatever. It says, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail, famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Yep. And that's what's coming here. Verse 30. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Right? It said, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon the earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Yep. So, hey, the Lord had one of these creatures to rip you to shreds. All right, hey, you're done. All right, and man, the Lord gonna be seeing them too. But creatures gonna be scared of us, cause you know you're gonna have to have that faith, because because a lot of these creatures are just straight up demons. So you're gonna have to rebuke the demon. All right, because I done had many encounters with many demons throughout my journey in the truth, even before the truth, even when I was a little boy. Had encounters with demons, seeing shadows on the wall and hearing voices, you know. But Esau classified it as so-called schizophrenia. But shit, ain't no damn schizophrenia. I know what I saw. I ain't crazy. But anyway, Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 17. For the almighty hand that made the world of matter without form wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions or unknown beasts full of rage, newly created, breathing out a fiery vapor or 50 cents of scattered smoke or shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes, right? So you gotta ask yourself, now what type of creatures can shoot sparks out of their eyes? Alright? Or out of their mouth. You know? Oh, that sound like a dragon? Alright, you got the Leviathan too. Alright? That the Lord is gonna bring out. It says, whereof not only the harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight utterly destroy them. Yeah. So yeah, even the terrible sight. You know, there's a lot of people just gonna drop dead from seeing a creature like that. Cause you know, you're gonna be bugging out. Cause I hear it is that you thought this creature was you know, I was just a movie, but nah, this creature actually exists. You know, you're gonna have a damn heart attack. It's gonna be surprised, and then you can't believe it, and then you're gonna be scared. So that's too many emotions at once. So it's gonna flatline. It says, yea, and without these might they have fallen down with one blast, being persecuted of vengeance, and scattered abroad through the breath of their power. But thou hast ordered all things in measure and number and weight. Yep. That the Lord is gonna do. Alright. Because these creatures are a part of his creation. So let's go back to Sirach 17. Start at 14. It says matter of fact, not Sirach. Wisdom of Solomon. And going into those Hamites that was over there in Egypt, Egyptians, the 10 plagues that came down upon them, and darkness was one of them. So you know they was seeing all type of demons, hearing demons, and a demon to just straight up attack you and grab you. You know, and I seen that on camera. It says, verse 14, but while they sleeping, the same sleep that night, which was indeed intolerable, and which came upon them out of the bottles of inevitable hell, were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions. All right, so monster, and partly fainted, their heart failing them for a sudden fear, and not looked for came upon them. Yep. And that's what's gonna happen again. You know? That's why Israel was all like, hey, woe is me, woe is me. Hey, who gonna save me? You know? Man, forget the damn military. Now being chased by one of them creatures, that's gonna be way worse. Just getting shot at. Or whatever. So this is Matthew 24 and 21. And it reads, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, never shall ever be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sakes, those days shall be shortened. Or before the elect's sakes, those days shall be shortened. Yeah. The Lord, he's speeding up time now. And yeah, he about to get us up out of here. But I want to end it off with that. You know, it's meant to be a quick video. But I want to say, Kolo, Yahweh, Shem Yahshua, B'Shem Kakorash, Shalom. Hope that was edifying, and a Bible bar.